Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The San Antonio Spurs have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3-1 in a must-win situation. They must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Orlando Magic. This is the NBA Playoffs, and it's up next.
Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA Playoffs on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Orlando Magic here at their home, Amway Center. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Levine is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Wall, and there's Money. And it's Paul in at the shooting guard position. And for the Magic, we've got Markelle Fultz. Waller is out there with Big Red. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Carter in at the 5, home in the paint. Take a look at the Spurs. They've had some chances in this series, but haven't been able to take advantage. Greg, tonight is their last chance.
And Kevin, there are no tomorrows unless it's vacation planning. But talking to them, they're not ready to concede. If they win here, they go home for Game 6. And if they can win that, boy, anything is possible in a Game 7. How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Over in the corner, Fultz. That 3 off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Gonzalez into the lane. Misses from close range.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
They double him with Wembanyama. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the three-point corner is such a money shot for Gary Harris.
Paul dishes the Wall. Here's Gonzalez. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Gonzalez has got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Baller. Here's Carlos. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Why, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night here. Now he's jacked in for the Spurs. Quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Now the pass to Harris. Gonzalez against Carter. Pass to Ball. 5 to shoot. Back to Carter from deep. That shot no good. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Gonzalez's shot is off. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And Wembanyama outside. The 9-foot shot. And he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 9 points for Money.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Vaults the pass to Ball. Second shot opportunity. Powell pulls it in. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Levine, that's good.
Boy, that's a tough shot. Levine showing some intensity inside.
The Magic trail by 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. He gets it in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Baller passes to Carter. And the 3 off target. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs up by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The Magic trail by 3 on the court for San Antonio. They've got Zach LaVine, Kevon Looney out there with Norman Powell, and it's Sohan in at the point.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Here's Sohan after the Magic pick up 2. Here's LaVine, and the basket is good. LaVine's got the lead up to 3 now for San Antonio.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Baller passes to Anthony. Shoots from 12. Rebound San Antonio. Now Levine. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Levine's got 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And it's Anthony, top of the key. Passes it to Wagner. Out to the right wing. There's a good screen from 12 feet out. Baller, that's good. He has 6.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Sohan, the pass to Mamu Kalishvili. Right side, Levine. Lays it up and banks it in. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Batadze.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men. And Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. .114 left to play here in the half.
Gonzalez against Carter. Gonzalez, that's good.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Carter. And there's the drive. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Suggs.
Boy, what a burst of speed on the drive from Jalen Suggs. Leaves the defender in the rear view.
Gonzalez's shot is off.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for the Magic.
So it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. They trail by 1. Here's Fultz. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Powell. Suggs with the ball. Here's Carlos. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Spurs lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Pop. What do you need from the second unit in the second half?
I just want to have a semblance of motion so that they know where they're going and the ball moves. They don't play in a crowd. Just basically see if they know what they're doing.
We'll all find out together. Thanks, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, you see they're zipping the ball around, never letting the defense get set. Not only is it fun to watch, it's effective.
Next pass mentality.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or two?
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Well, I think it's long hyphen shot. So
let's pretend it's one word.
Well, Cancun, that's the word that they should be thinking about.
Well played, well played. We'll see how they do. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
They've got Baller. Markelle Fultz out there with Harris. And there's Big Red. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. That's us out there for Orlando.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The fader. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Spurs leading by 5. On defense, the Magic. Here's Gonzalez. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now, here's Fultz. Scoreless thus far. And that one's good. Big red.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Gonzalez with it. Picked up by Harris. Back to Gonzalez. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
They double him with Wall. Carter outside. Kicks it to Fultz. Right wing. Here's Carlos. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Gonzalez. And he gets the bucket. And it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The Spurs have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Gonzalez has got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio.
Now, CP3 knows every string to pull on the offensive end. What a pretty pass.
Fultz the pass to Baller. Carter with a screen on Levine. Here's Baller on target from 13 feet. 8 points for Baller.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Carter sets the pick for Fultz. The pass to Big Red. Rebound, San Antonio.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Back to Gonzalez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 29 points for money.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Spurs leading by 12. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Wall. And it's Gonzalez in at the 5 spot.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Shakes him. And the layup is good.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And he drives in. Count it. Gonzalez has got 33.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Carter. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Gonzalez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
In the corner, it's Harris.
But how about the vision and unselfishness to find your open teammate, Gary Harris? Pretty pass.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
The shot's good. And it's 37 points for money.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 14. 1:41 left here in the fourth quarter. Orlando with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Here's Baller, guarded by Levine. Baller passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
You can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 12. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Gonzalez. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Gonzalez has got 39.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And it's Wall with the ball for San Antonio. To the right side. Here's Gonzalez. Good. Gonzalez has got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
And they came to play tonight, asserted their will, a terrific performance, and it'll go down as a crucial Game 5 win for the Spurs.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And they've just made these finals interesting. It appeared it may be a short series, but with the win here in Game 5, that title is truly up for grabs again.
Yeah, and only a handful of teams have come back from a 3-1 deficit in the NBA playoffs. But from the display they put on tonight, it looks like they may have what it takes to join the ranks of those teams. And what a historic comeback it would be if they can pull it off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for money.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots. All good. Goodness. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more. But after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, money.